Right here is the Indian Senate here in Berlin, and we're standing here right now because we're here to talk about what's happening to refugees and migrants in this country. And what is happening to refugees and migrants in this country is the responsibility not just of us, but of the Indian Senate, and they're responsible for the brutality and the police abuses, the burning alive of refugees in this country. Recently, Uri Jallo was burned alive by police in Dessau, chained to the hands, chained to the feet. In Hamburg, the same day, on the 7th of January this year, Laya Kunde was strangled alive by police in Hamburg. There are so many. How can somebody whose hands are chained in a police cell, feet are chained in a police cell, burn himself alive? So, and it actually goes unnoticed, you know. No police, no politician talks about it. Neither the press, only when there is protest. And all we can understand, they get burned alive, killed on the streets because they can't deport them. What do we expect? First of all, we're very interested in seeing that there is a stronger solidarity across refugees and migrants, first of all. Secondly, when we talk about what's happening to refugees and migrants, they say we are criminals. Now, when we talk about burning of people alive, you know, police brutality, they say we are criminals. And we are here to show that we are not the criminals, they are the criminals. The politicians are the criminals. Each refugee and migrant here can prove it because they have scars on their bodies, you know, with guns made from Germany, bombs made from Germany, and they are here to prove it. And to also show that because we are considered here as refugees and migrants, it's part of the crimes of this land.
Have you made personal experiences with racism?
Every day.
Which can you describe it? Give an example or something. Can you give me an example for that? Just one.
Several times I've been controlled alone on the streets. Even when I'm with a crowd of people, the police come to me and ask me for papers.
What is the main reaction of the policemen like who controlling you? What do you think? What are they doing there?
I think it's more than racist. It's it's right now friendly racism, because everything is hidden. You know, they come in the name of Sicherheit, security, you know, to take care of, I don't know, population or whatsoever. But the strange thing is they don't control everybody. It's target control. And the main principle for that target control is because the biggest achievement of German social policy, internally, and foreign policy, externally, has been that of the deportation of refugees and migrants. Not just in Germany, but across the continent. The agenda of colonialism is going on, and it's what we are still living. And so it's important when we talk about migration. Refugees and migrants don't move. They move from one prison to the other. You have hidden prisons in Poland and Romania and so on. You know, replicas of Guantanamo.
Integration itself, what they are talking about, has a lot of stories associated to it. It is just a system of hypocrisy, because the people who are supposed to be integrated, they are all in deportation camps. They have been deported. After deporting all these people, they make now political propaganda, how we are integrating people and all that. You know, in a land where its legislation create parallel societies, exclude and criminalize refugees, what does integration mean in such a land? The German society is very far from integrating refugees and migrants. And these are problems which need to be tackled. They are playing with these problems. Time will tell, because there is no way which they can go over this problem. One of the surprising stories to me in this land is that every word the refugees use or migrants, the German people say, no, that is not allowed. That is not allowed. In the colonial time, they moved to the colonies with weapons, beat the people, brutalized them, and seized everything. They caused all this destruction. They don't want to be accountable for it. They are only continuing by trying to push these wrongs away. But these wrongs will always follow them. They remain like curses in this land. In this land, where they are talking of integration, Germany as a strong European power, pioneers of human rights and freedom. In this very land, racist laws that make people reflect of the apartheid regime are still existing. Why?
So the Germans in some case are scared about these discussions, yeah?
Of course, they are scared. They don't want to discuss about it. They are not even interested. Why should such laws exist? I am an asylum seeker. I don't have the right to move freely. Why?